Bears, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a life hacks video, which I've wanted to do one for so long, so I'm really excited. So this one is going to be period life hacks. Now listen, ladies out there, guys, feel free to click out if you'd like, but you know what? It may be important information for you because you will have a girlfriend or a wife at some point, and you need to know some of this information to just make it through that time of the month. So ladies, we all know that this is not like the happiest time that comes, and the reason I really wanted to do this video for a while, but the reason I actually did it was because I went to my friend's baby shower, and in the same building they were having a puberty party, and it was really funny because we were all discussing, like, we didn't have a party, there wasn't a cake, and it was funny because we were all kind of discussing what our experience was like when we first got our period, and the information surrounding it and things like that. And so that's what kind of prompted me to, like, Michelle, you're gonna film this video. 8 hacks to make your period just a little bit less painful. So if you guys are interested in seeing my period life hacks, keep watching. Okay, so my first hack is to track your period. Tracking your period is something that is really awesome. It kind of helps you to know and prepare yourself for when your period is coming. I found when I was younger, it was really easy. It always came on like the same day every month or whatever, so I always knew in my mind. And that kind of changed probably the beginning of my 20s. I think that really started to change in that my cycle length just started to kind of change up. So it was never really 100% accurate. So tracking it for me was really helpful. So the app that I use is called Clue, but it just has a calendar where it puts in your cycle. It'll tell you your fertile window, when your period is going to come, and you can enter a whole bunch of data into it. So it'll have different categories for, like, your bleeding and your cramps, your pain, headache, ovulation, like if you have that ovulation pain, your emotions, are you happy, sad, PMS, your sleep, your energy, your cravings, your skin. Like, it just really helps you to keep track of everything, and you could just track that every day. So it's really good, it's all inclusive, and then you could just see from month to month what is going on and kind of what your trends are. And it does tell you, like, when you're PMSing, and it's really cool because you can put your own little codes in there, so because you don't want it to pop up like on your phone and people see it's like your period's coming. So I call mine George, and so it'll say George is coming, and if, let's say, my cycle is longer that month and it's not going according to the app, it'll tell me George's flight is delayed, meaning your period's late. And the other one is when my PMS time is coming. I call it Hulk Smash. So it'll tell me Hulk Smash in 2 days, and that's helpful for me, and it's also helpful for my husband Huang, so that he knows what's coming, what's going down. So I find that to be extremely helpful. So tracking your period, whether it's on an app, whether it's, in your calendar, in your agenda, in your daily planner, like however, just really helps you to keep on track. And being able to track your period definitely helps you with second hack, which is to take a medication before it starts. To use Aleve, take one the day before. When I was younger, used to always get cramps leading up to, like, my period. The whole week before, I'd have these pre-cramps, and it was so miserable, and like those have gone away. But if you know your period is coming because you're tracking it, take a medication, take something the day before, so that when it does start, you don't feel all that initial pain. My third hack is to use any kind of heat source. That might be a magic bag, or I use like a heating pad that's stuck in one location, because obviously you gotta be plugged into an outlet. So whether I'm on the couch or in bed, like, I just have to make sure I'm in the right position and I'm gonna stay there. Whereas with the magic bag, I can kind of move about, but really the ultimate thing that helps me, and I've gone back to the old school ways, is my hot water bottle. This is the first thing that I ever use. Like, if you know what this is all about, like, you know. And a hot water bottle for me, I feel like it just keeps the heat for a long time, and I can move around anywhere with this thing. These are my heating choices. I feel like it just helps to relax my muscles, and it just makes the pain more manageable. My fourth period life hack is to use a cute bag to contain all of your sanitary products. So I would buy one from like the dollar store, it doesn't really matter, old like makeup bags. So like for instance, this is one of my old Ipsy bags, using one of these to put it in so that especially when, like I guess for when you travel, or especially when you're in high school or elementary school, there's nothing like opening up your bag and there's like 50 pads in there, or like 50 tampons chilling in there, and some wipes, and it's embarrassing. So this is a way to keep it together, that if somebody were to go into your bag for something, or your bag knocked over and your stuff fell out, nobody's gonna know what's in here. They might think. My period life hack number 5 is to get a pill container to keep all your medication in, because I know when I was in school, and even recently, like in my purse before I got this certain container, I would have the jingling sound of like an Advil Tylenol bottle in my purse or my backpack, and it's like that. Instead of having to carry around the whole bottle, get a cute pill container. So this is what mine looks like, and it's just a small little round container, and it's really cool because it's mirrored on the front. But it's just a small little container, and you press the button and it pops open, and then on the inside there are just 3 separate pill compartments, so I can keep, and pretty much everything will fit in here, and a lot of pills can fit in here at the same time. Tip number 6 is to exercise. And I know this might sound counterproductive, and it's the last thing you want to do, and not necessarily exercising while you have your period is the best idea, but exercising even before your period comes, a week or 2 before your period comes. That helps, because it just helps your muscles to be prepared and to be stretched and everything to be relaxed. And I found that once I started exercising, it really did help my period. Like, I noticed that it wasn't as painful, it wasn't as, you know, intense when it came around because of the exercises. So number 7, it's really important, like it's really important to keep clean and to feel fresh. And so 2 things that you can use. One, this is cleansing cloths. So these are feminine wipes, and they are just, this one is just like a regular whatever Life brand. Sometimes I buy the ones that have the individual wipes, like the individual packets, and that would be great to put into your bag. But these are just ones that I keep at home. They're hypoallergenic, and these ones you can flush if you want to. So that's helpful too. And these just help for like in between, you know, when you're not showering throughout the day. It just kind of helps to keep you feeling fresh in that area. And the second thing to use is a wash, a feminine wash. I use this Vagisil. This one is just odor controlling. They have different kinds, the ones that help maintain your pH balance, different ones. So you pick the one that's right for you, and it's a daily wash. So you can use this on the regular, but especially during that time, that is very important. And my 8th tip is to make sure that you, well, I mean, you don't have to, but I think it's an important thing, is to trim in your area, because you want to make sure that everything there is clean and fresh and hygienic. And so, you know, it's nice to keep everything trimmed. So if you buy like one of those bikini line trimmers or whatever at like Walmart or Target or wherever you might find it, that is very helpful to keep everything completely kosher in that area. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't know. I don't want to get too TMI for everybody. I personally don't care about if it's TMI, but just so I don't offend anybody, we all know kind of the reasoning behind that. And I think that's about it for my tips. And like, always have space spare stuff in your package that you keep in your bag on a regular, because you never know when you're gonna need it, you never know when your friend's gonna need it, and it's just always nice to be 100% prepared. That's it for this video. I hope that these tips were helpful, especially for, you know, the younger folks that are watching and are maybe, you know, just kind of learning and getting into it, and maybe some people who have been getting their period for a really long time and maybe haven't been using some of these tips. They can really change your life, guys. They really can. If you guys have any other tips for that time of the month, leave them down below. They can help me, they can help others, so leave it down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. For cooking pulled pork in your crock pot. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.